Good evening. I'm going to try again this time to install OBS on a Linux system. This time it's going to be Ubuntu because it seems to maybe that will work with it. So let's give it a shot. Yes, Zivital Ubuntu. I take it that this point it means it's done. Let's see if it actually works. Yay, it does work. Last time we did this in Rocky Linux 9, anytime you click the settings button, it would crash and I could not find an answer to fix it. Alright, next step, figure out how to put NDI onto this thing. I know I used to do it before, so I don't know if it works with Linux though. Give me a moment while I fill out this information. I'll be right back. Seems to be taking some time to get the response back. Alright, so I got the link to get in, but I don't see um, a Linux download here. Might have to shelve this whole idea and go to my Windows development system. I'll just follow this in tutorial, see if that works. Not getting very far with this. I will probably need to just go on a Windows system. Okay. So that's what I gotta look for. At least it's something to work with. Oops. Alright, now let's see if on my streaming software if I could actually pick this up. We will find out in a second. Now won't we? So let's minimize that. Now on my streaming side, new NDI source. Let's make a new scene. No, go to sources. Yeah. NDI source. Just call it that.
There we have it. So now my dev laptop can now stream and I can remove the HDMI in between.
Your audio is slow.
What?
Your audio is just blowing up. It's like, and your voice is get blurred, like something happened. Like usually it's going, it's like deafening. Like
Oh, that sound right, yeah.
I'll bring it out to you.
Sorry for that terrible loud noise. The NDI source from my development stream is putting out a load of white noise for some reason, and it came through on the source. So I terminated the stream so I can try and fix that. Let's kill the mic. We don't need a microphone. We don't need our desktop audio. That will take care of that loud squelching noise. So sorry about that. Alright, so next step. You want to Sorry, I think my music got out of whack there too. So I think we're now back to normal. Let us try and install a screen share program. Well, not a screen share, a mouse sharing program. I don't know if anyone knows about this, but this program, Synergy, let's see, yes, I believe it is. Yes. I've used this program years ago, and what it lets you do is you could have multiple computers in front of you, and when you move your mouse to the edge of the screen, it'll go to the computer that you have set up to the next computer. So next is getting this program working. Let's see, how do we do this? Another terminal window, nice. So I'm gonna download it first. Did it download? Yes, it did. Okay, let's copy that. I don't need the full screen. Terminal window, paste. Hello, Vol D853. I'm doing fine, yourself? What brings you to my channel, if I might ask? No, this is a development laptop I'm working on. So I could do stream software development, like website stuff, setting up Proxmox, a bunch of other things. So I'm just starting from scratch, more like it's more for myself in the long run because then I can watch videos, like if I ever need to do this again, of certain things I've done, and all the research that goes along with it, so I could backtrack through what I've done. It's an old Toshiba touchscreen laptop. It is a Core i5 with 8 gigabytes of RAM installed. It's been sitting on my IT shelf for a long time. I've used it years ago and then had no use for it because most of my laptops are gaming laptops that I do my work on. But since I want to do some streaming with it, I'm creating a separate environment. Oh, I'm sorry. Forgot I muted myself. I have to put in some private information. I'll be right back. All right. Now that I built in Cold Fusion, Java-based type of programming. I'll be using Lucy for the development. I'll also be installing a GitLab server and other things as well. It's not too bad. Cold Fusion is built on top of Java, and a lot of the tags, you just need to know what tags you're using. You don't really need to know the Java underneath, but it's nice because you could take other Java packages like a barcode program that makes barcodes, and you could tie into it, and Cold Fusion will use the program to make the barcode and come back out. Python's pretty cool. I've got a couple books on it. I never got into it because I spend most of my time developing my software for my websites and stuff like that. But Python is probably something I might dig into sooner or later. I have a little headset that reads your brain waves, and Um, there's a hack that lets you unlock the headset, but you need to know Python or have a Python script running to access the data. So I might pull that out at some point. And right now I need to install Synergy on my streaming laptop, so this will take me a few minutes. Yeah, well, I'm working with MariaDB as my database source because I wanted to get into clustering MariaDB, which I'll probably go over in one of my videos at some point. Is setting up a 3-point cluster, a Galleria database cluster, and I'm going to go over 7 servers. I think it's called has a program that helps you set up such things. But I also want to try and write my own top level, just like their software is, because they want to charge you several thousands of dollars to just run even some simple servers. So I like their software package, but I noticed most of it is just things calling the background in the background, calling different interfaces, and which is another thing Cold Fusion lets me do is lets me access the low level hardware too. Oh, that's cool. Thanks for the first time chat, Joshington. Josh, yeah, I'm usually using Rocky. This first time I'm using Ubuntu. I was for a second there talking about MariaDB, yes. Well, it's the only thing I could figure out to get OBS working, because I wanted to do an NDI screen share with my development laptop, because right now I have a splitter, not a splitter, a Zowie HDMI to NDI box hooked up to my HDMI output, and I need that box to go on my other server, so... Yeah, I'll just be using Rocky on my when I do my VMs for my web server and my database server and the VPN. Well, no, the VPN will be done with IP-Fire. So yeah, to give you a moment, I'm signing into the Synergy app on my streaming laptop, so I can get the mouse pointer going back and forth, so I don't have to keep moving around between different keyboards and different mice. And there we go. Give me 1 second. I need to expand my chat box. Well, for Rocky, it's what I use to and know what I know best. Well, it's based off of CentOS. I was running CentOS a lot until they turned it into a development software package. Rocky, once you set up the server, as long as it's patched correctly, there shouldn't need uh, that. And this is also a development server. The program, this program Synergy here is almost like a KVM. It lets you move between screens of different laptops. So yeah, it's like a KVM. Yeah, yeah. Rocky is based off of CentOS, which is based off of Red Hat. Since Red Hat dropped CentOS into a kind of a development, like they fix the problems first and push it into into CentOS Stream, and therefore you can introduce bugs and instability. Versus Rocky is make sure everything is working good before the code base gets updated. All right, let's see what's next. That's about right. So why isn't it working? Do I need to do something on there? No, where is it? No, that's done. Okay, it's been a long time since I've used Synergy, and it was a lot easier to just activate before. It's not doing it right now. I'll put this here. Put that there. So you should just work. And you're not. Ah, that's another thing to figure out. Yeah, that's right. No? So... Now I'm using Synergy to go between my laptop, my development laptop, and my streaming software. I have a Windows 11 is what I use. I don't use Macintosh. I'm not an Apple person. Apple's got problems. I changed it from Wayland to Xorg because it did mention that right here. It did mention that you need to go to Xorg. And I clicked the button to change it to Xorg. It popped up, asked me if I want to switch to Xorg. You can always double check that in a second. Set the restart button. Huh. Yeah, thanks for the help. I am not that great on Linux. Well, let's log out and log back in and see if that fixes it. I'm gonna disable my OBS right now. That way I get rid of that screen. Give me 1 second. I'll get rid of that other source. Let's just trash that for now. Oh, wrong one. Let's get something back. Alright. Sorry, I closed the wrong source file. There we go. Put that back to how it was. Yeah, I'm gonna log out and change it to so hit this button on okay. So let's log out. And what? There it goes. Hello, Shadowley. I couldn't get Wayland to test. I'm gonna just test to see if Xorg actually works. However, I don't know why I'm stuck at loading screen. Yeah, we'll see. I'm not familiar between Xorg or Wayland yet. I've never got into this as much as I am now. Are you doing something? I'll give it another minute and I'll just reboot the laptop. I don't know why it's oh, there we go. You can't see anything, can you? And there is no option in the corner. Oh wait, hold on, there it is. Alright, give me a moment, the screen will come back. I might need to reboot though. I had to do a special, nope, that's good. Okay. Synergy's loaded. Can you guys see what I'm doing? Alright, so Synergy. Restart. Are you doing anything? Oh, did it work? Something happened. Oh, it did work. So it was yep. Yeah, thank you. Alright, so my next thing is Have you guys used Sublime at all for your coding work? What? It died on. No, it didn't. It's working fine. It's working fine. I don't know why it's saying it's not. Yeah. That's cool. Alright. Let's get on to the next program. I don't think VS Code actually has Cold Fusion highlighting. Sublime? It works fine for me. I'm on number 4. It's on version 4. Works just nice with the recent update. I used to use Adobe's Dreamweaver for Cold Fusion, but that thing became so slow it was not funny. My terminal's gone. Oh, no, it's, I don't know what this, that Ubuntu asked for the server name, the name of the computer, so that's what I typed in. Didn't expect it to put that there. I'm just so used to Sublime. I never got into VS, the VS Code. I might check out VS Code because I have a couple people who use it. Do you know which version of Sublime you were using at the time? Because I wanted to go from Dreamweaver and I tried the VS Code and I didn't like it. So that's why I got into Sublime Text. I think mostly because VS Code didn't have a Cold Fusion written for it at the time. Oh, let's see. Did it install? Oh, there it is. Good. Now I just gotta remember how to set it up. I'll probably just copy my configs from my work laptop to this because I got SFTP installed. I need to get that set up too. What other things that I want to do tonight? I think that's it. Let's just, since we're here, we might as well do Sublime Merge. Might as well put this one on. Is the music too loud or is it okay? Too soft? I just clicked on a playlist. About 10 years ago, I was working for an accident reconstructionist, and he was going to retire. So he found out that I was well, actually, no, it's 20 years ago now. He found out I was good at working on computers, so he started a computer company, which I took over. And one of my clients had a website that they needed me to look at and maybe modify, and I said, yeah, I'll take a look at it. And found out it was Cold Fusion, and then I found out that Macromedia at the time had a free version of Cold Fusion for development, so I downloaded that, installed it on my Windows box, and learned how to program CFML or Cold Fusion because I already had an interest in Java to begin with. So, and that's how I got into Cold Fusion. I use a derivative. I'm getting into Lucy now, so I'll be installing Lucy on a Tomcat server, which I'll be recording, going through all that stuff. Where was it? Next step. Okay. That. And also at the time, PHP did not support talking to low-level operation stuff. No, React is built off of JavaScript, not Java. And like Node.js and stuff like that. It's a JavaScript basic. Yes, well, actually, Cold Fusion is what I run my business software off of. That I run a candy company off of Amazon, and I do a lot of communication with Amazon and stuff like that. I'm getting into Walmart and eBay and writing the back end to support order fulfillment. It's a warehouse management software I've written. But what I plan on doing here is a friend of mine has a koi farm, and they want to make an auction for their koi fish. And so I'm going to write the auction software in Cold Fusion because I can do that pretty quick. WordPress or Drupal are not alternatives. Those are CMS built off of PHP. What's next? There is no Cold Fusion alternative. You can use Cold Fusion or Lucy, which is a derivative of Cold Fusion, but I don't know of any other alternatives because React, Node.js, those are all built off, or at Atom, those are all built off of JavaScript. PHP is PHP. It's kind of a framework. All right. Yes. I think. Okay. Dash. Well, I think that is all I'm going to be doing for tonight. I'll be back on Thursday. I'll be setting up my server that I have sitting next to me with Proxmox, and then putting on several VMs. One's going to be a web server, one's going to be MariaDB, two or three firewalls and a VPN. So I'll be back. I'll be back then if anyone wants to stop in. So you guys have a good night, and I'll see you all later. Thanks for stopping in.